Peace be with you and welcome to Spiritual Chord. If you are new here, welcome. If you are returning back, welcome back. Come on in. Let's see what's going on. Happy retrograde, y'all. It's a lot going on, okay? These readings are coming on. Maybe they're coming on back to back. Maybe there's space in between time. Whatever the case, just assure that you are on the right timeline, in the right frequency. Bring your intuition with you. Just a kind reminder that you have free will, but whatever energy you decide to be in, just know that I, the universe, my spirit team, and all of the ascended masters, we support you in the energy because maybe that's where you're supposed to be it good, bad, and or indifferent. I always encourage people to hold themselves accountable to the energy that they carry. So listen, retrograde, some of y'all successfully made it through your moon cycle. So your retrograde energy is going to be very spiritual, very grounded, very rooted. I just heard thought provoking. Okay. So creative juices are flowing. That's what I heard. I just seen this card, Gateway to the Spirit Realm. So collective, your retrograde, retrograde is like a spin the block energy. It gives you an opportunity to do something differently. Maybe you did something previous and then that lesson could come back around. But if you have had a successful cycle, meaning you've had a calendar day, whatever you conceive that to be, but let's just speak ethereally, right? Under judgment, you cleared out some things, you've changed some things. This retrograde, y'all, is going to be a breeze. Remember when we used to run from the retrogrades? Like, oh my God, it's retrograde. Now you're like, oh, it's retrograde? Who knew? I didn't know until somebody told me. That's a blessing. That means that your joy, your ascension is not predicated on cycles by way of time, by way of an illusion. You don't wait just for the moon cycle to transmute into. Listen, you are a galactic being. You are a galactic nugget. You are a gem. You are stars walking the earth, doing the work, shining bright. This big old light of mine, I'm going to let it shine because I'm plugged into source. So it's eternal light. It's light that never can be diminished. It's light that never goes out. I feel like this retrograde is going to be fun. I just heard for some. Oh, I just heard somebody tried to give you the death penalty. Mm, mm. That's crazy. Now they need you to give them the benefit of the doubt. Where'd that come from? Damn. Okay, so for some of you, the retrograde season will be a breeze. And for some, not so much. Depends on what you put out, right? I just heard the universe is being real clear by way of what needs to be learned. Repeat behaviors, whatever that is, only you know that you know that you know. And if you don't know, then, hey, try to give you the death penalty, collective. Now they're begging for the benefit of the doubt. That's what I just heard. Get ready. Surprise visit. Somebody wants to see you, or somebody could be contacting you. This could be telephonically, telepathically, or somebody might be thinking to send you some type of message. Interesting. Get ready. Surprise visit, contact message. Okay, clarify retrograde. Retrograde. Something about documentation. Something about something that you put your signature on. I just heard, and your energy too. Something that you put your energy into, forging documents, signature, fraud, lease, checks, receipts, contracts, secret society. There's crows outside my window right now, and they're crowing pretty loud. That's a pretty serious indication that something needs to be heard. What's the messages? What's the messages here? Oh, somebody's up the creek without a doggone paddle. Lying in the reverse. Somebody got caught doing something bad. They gave you the death penalty. Somebody could have tried to frame you for this, and now they need you to give them the benefit of the doubt. Lying. I just heard they're afraid that you're going to prosecute them. On a spiritual level, whatever this is in the 3D, by way of a backfire, by way of fraud, by way of documentation, whooping the shit out of some type of conversation, it's like you got to back that conversation up with a document. That's what I just heard. I just heard put it in writing. Interesting. This is interesting. Shadow band energy. Somebody doesn't want this to come out in the public eye. Somebody could be trying to silence somebody from speaking about this, okay? Yeah, I just heard, why you always lying? You need to stop that lying. Why you always lying? Quit getting lying. You always lying. Somebody's a liar. Ooh, a lot of gossip, a lot of talk being had around this situation. Let's see what's going on, Holy Spirit, divine angels, Mother Gaia, Mother Earth, Father in heaven. Yeah, somebody's got to walk away from something. They could be on the run or trying to act as if they had no involvement. That's what I just heard. Abandonment. What's going on? Queen of Cups, you see this. You have very special spiritual abilities. You show this person a lot of compassion considering the circumstances. Interesting. That's what I just heard. Ten of Wands. Somebody is stressed out, weighed down, looking crazy. Retrograde is about to bring in some very much needed lessons. Let's just say it like that. The Ten of Wands. Somebody's like, if it's not one thing, it's another. Why do people say that when they know that they've done things to create these situations and these scenarios? Why? Why are you shocked that you're in the Ten of Wands? What were you doing out here? The Hangman. Ten of Wands and the Hangman. Oh, whoa. Somebody's being set down. Clarify why you always lying. What's this surprise message and visit? Surprise message, get ready. The High Priestess, you could intuitively be picking up on this. You're getting premonitions. You're tapped in. Listen, the High Priestess is intuitive. Whatever this scenario is, whatever the situation is, whatever the outcome is, you're already privy to the information. You're getting the spiritual downloads. You're connected to source. This retrograde for the High Priestess, the ones that were dedicated to their higher selves, you didn't retaliate. You didn't rebuttal this BS. You rebuked it and you stayed, kind of to yourself. Listen, this retrograde is going to be a hoot. Do they still say a hoot? It's going to be a hoot. It's going to be a really good time. The High Priestess is popping out. He is showing his face, divine feminine, divine masculine, popping out right out the gate. This is how we going to show up in spiritual court? We're only nearly 8 minutes in, honey. Whoa, somebody need to really watch it. Who is this person? The Chariot. Somebody's coming towards you. You could intuitively be feeling this. Clarify. Somebody wants to come in. Seven of Swords. What's the Seven of Swords? What's the Seven of Swords, Holy Spirit, with the documents? Somebody's trying to give you a shady deal. Okay, so if you get some type of documentation, you absolutely need to get a second opinion. Somebody's trying to give you like something that's not all the way right. Seven of Swords and a Five of Swords. They want to come towards you. This could be with some type of documents. Clarify the Seven of Swords, or this is something that happened in the past. Yeah. They want you to sign away on some money. Ace of Pentacles. This could have happened in the past, and now somebody needs to contact you in order to make things right. It's like somebody can't do something without you right now. Retrograde is bringing in the business. It's a legal situation. Justice. Something about your moral compass. Something about your intuition. Somebody's trying to get you to sign something so they can take that and do something else with it. But there is a large amount of money here. Ace of Pentacles. It's something that you have to sign off on. And somebody could have forged your signature onto something. But now they have to come towards you to straighten it out. This person is going to jail. That crow was crowing, honey. That's a message from the spirit realm stating that this shit is over. The Empress energy. Look, I can't make it up. Divine feminine energy. Whatever this is, you knew that things would play out this way. Your intuition is like on a cosmic level. Let's just keep it real. You tapped in. You're grounded. The earth loves you. The heavens loves you. You have favor with the Most High God, and you have favor in your earthly affairs. That's what I just heard. The Two of Wands. You're moving forward. You know that this energy is coming in, or somebody's trying to come in. They need to clear up something. Somebody's trying to figure out how to do it. Look, Three of Wands is people at a distance. Clarify, surprise visit. What is this about? The Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles is spiritual, mental, financial poverty, financial loss. Who are these people at a distance? And a financial loss. I'm telling you, there's some type of communication. Eight of Wands, this could be written, verbal, text message, telepathically, telephonically. There's some form of correspondence. You're shedding light on something. Big high vibrational ascending master, that's what you are. The Hierophant and the Sun. Something about enlightenment, something about you knew it would happen this way. You know the details, you know what happened. The Hierophant. Somebody could also be finding out the truth from a reading. Hierophant and the High Priestess with the Ace of Pentacles and the Sun. You could have gotten a reading on this and found out what somebody was planning, or really just to clarify and confirm your own intuition, because you're coming out as the High Priestess that could have gone to somebody. Maybe, sometimes the High Priestess has to go to somebody else that can see the situation with fresh eyes. It's that type of energy. Yeah. 1111, you're tapped in, but I feel like you needed to be disconnected, and you could have found out the truth during a reading, or you could read your own cards, or you're finding out, that somebody was trying not to give you something. The Five of Pentacles, they wanted you left out in the cold. So the Five of Pentacles, they wanted to somehow detach you from some money that belongs to you. But retrograde is bringing this shit around, and it's spinning the block. Whatever this technicality is, Five of Pentacles, somebody wanted you not to have this Ace of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles is in the reverse. This person didn't believe that you deserve equal give and take. Clarify the situation, please and thank you. The World. So there's a cycle that has been closed. Something has been decided, and a new cycle begins. Why is that World there? This could also represent somebody trying to block you from seeing something with the Hangman, but you see it. These are people that are at a distance. I just heard bad news travels fast. Why'd I hear that for these people? Because somebody got caught in a lie. And they're a stuttering ass Stanley. Lord have mercy. Their whole business is out here. Seven of Swords. Look, Seven of Swords, Seven of Swords. Look at how sneaky that person looks. Running with those swords in their hand. Sneaky, cunning, cutthroat, trying to get away with something, thinking that nobody's going to see them or there will be no repercussions. It's a foolish endeavor. It's a foolish pursuit. It's just, why would somebody set themselves up? It's like walking into your own booby trap. Deception, scheming, betrayal, scamming, Two of Swords, and then they try to confuse you and everybody else. But you have this gateway to the spirit realm. So you already knew in the spirit, it was only a matter of time that it would manifest. I meant to say manifest. Something about destiny. Manifest destiny in real time. It was only a matter of time that this truth would manifest. Shout out to retrograde, man. Retrograde will play with your words. Retrograde will make sure that you know what you're saying. Because I'm like, what? Man of destiny? Manifest a destiny? Or something like that? Or you manifested something that is destined to happen? I don't know. But this person is stuttering. They looking crazy. The Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay? They could be asking, where's the money? I got something tied up in investments. I put some in cryptocurrency. Somebody's a liar. Somebody's lying. In the face of adversity, in the face of their lies, they're a liar. Pants on fire. Why you always lying? That's energy. Two of Pentacles in the reverse and the Seven of motherfucking Swords, honey. The Hangman. This person was trying to distort your view of a situation. Documentation. What's with these documents? What's going on? Give us current energy. Why are they coming towards the collective? Or there's somebody coming towards you with some information about some money that belongs to you. Clarify. Surprise visit. Contact message. Something about some money. Yeah. It's like it's being held up. Something's in limbo. Something needs a signature, and somebody's getting caught up and somebody's going to jail. But something needs your signature, because I keep hearing signature required. The Four of Pentacles, you're going to get a message about something being held for you, some type of money, and it's coming from a distance. The Queen of Swords is being communicated. So the Queen of Swords could be somebody that's in authority, somebody that has the right to overlook this documentation, break it down. I just heard penal code. Somebody could be going to jail over trying to steal something from you. And retrograde is like literally bringing in a wrecking ball. The Ace of Cups, this is going to provide some type of new opportunities for you, new beginning. You could have prayed about this. This could have been difficult for you, but you surrendered it. You're coming up as the High Priestess and the Hierophant. You just stay focused on the divine, and the divine made this come to pass because this belongs to you. Four of Pentacles is like somebody holding your money, holding too tight to something that belongs to you, trying to find a way around of it. Out of it? Come on, retrograde. They're trying to find a way around it, around some type of rules and regulations, something that requires a signature. Why did I hear signature required? What's going on with that? The Star, Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, the Tower. Oh yeah. Oh my. So basically, y'all, the spiritual community, High Priestess, you already know who you are. Psychics, Queen of Cups, you could be any sign. You're just in that water element because of your psychic abilities, nurturing abilities, star energy. You're in the public eye. We're definitely cracking a case, and there's somebody that knows it. You got the Queen of Pentacles energy, okay? This is giving public eye energy, and I feel like either somebody's going to a reader or they're finding out watching tarot. And there's too many confirmations and clarifications. Somebody could be trying to get away, okay? There's a Tower and there's the Nine of Swords. Something is being exposed in the public eye about some type of scam, forging, identification, ID theft, whatever this is. Is coming out. And then there's something with some type of documents, okay? This could be a separate situation, but 'tis the season. People are really like, if they did something in the past where they were desperate for money, Six of Pentacles in a reverse, retrograde is bringing it back around, and you got people that are terrified. And something is being exposed by way of the spiritual community. This could be people that tried to shadow ban us, shut us up, clarify. But there's also a High Priestess here, Hierophant energy, that is getting a Ace of Pentacles. You could be a Taurus, a Leo, Capricorn, Pisces, Cancerian. All the signs are here. Aquarius, Virgo. Okay. Big Scorpio energy coming out. Big Gemini energy. Libra energy is here. Two of Pentacles in the reverse. These people are all over the place. Somebody can't like get their story right. They're lying too much. They can't put their story in order. They seem overwhelmed, overcommitted to lies that they previously told, that now they have to tell more lies. Something's not adding up. Somebody, it's like what had happened was ass energy. You know, when somebody's stuttering all the time, you're like, well, what actually happened? What's the truth? Well, what had happened was, but they just go in circles and they really don't say anything. And you're like, what? You just danced around the whole situation. This person feels overwhelmed in an imbalance. Two of Pentacles in a reverse could also represent somebody just all over the place, you know, unfeng shuied. Your feng shui is off its kilter. It's off its rocker. Seven of Swords, somebody was sneaky. It's a big deal. Cunning, cutthroat, greedy, selfish, deceitful. Dang, I just heard Spirit say irregular behavior. Damn. That's crazy. Like, Tower on your ass. It fell right on top of the Seven of Swords. It's like there's no running from this. Like, whatever the evidence is that needs to come out by way of the money that was stolen is here. This is beneath us. It's out of our hands, but something's coming in by way of information. What's this coming towards the collective with the High Priestess and the Ace of Pentacles? The Four of Swords. You could have seen this. You could have seen this in meditation. Four of Swords and the Knight of Wands. Surprise visit. Forging documents. Knight of Wands and the Four of Swords. Somebody's thinking about how they're going to come towards you. What's this Knight of Wands and the Four of Swords? Why is that there? What's the message for the collective? Somebody's stressed out and weighed down. Ten of Wands. Why are they stressed out and weighed down? Because some type of information, Page of Wands, is coming in towards divine feminine, divine masculine. Whatever this is, you're going to be celebrating. Three of Cups. And this is stressing somebody out. that this information is coming towards you. Clarify, what's the surprise visit? Show us the information. What's coming in? I don't know, but you're gone. 8 of Cups, okay? 3 of Wands, you're gone. Page of Pentacles, something about money. And the 7 of Wands, whatever this money is protected. It's in safe hands. It has to come to the collective. Whoever you are, it's coming to you. It's here. And somebody's really stressed out about it because maybe they tried to pin you to a situation where you weren't there. 8 of Cups, you're gone. 3 of Wands, you're gone. Somebody could have forged your name on something. This person is stressed out. They really want to come towards you to convince you to help give them an alibi. But they know that you won't do that. They know you won't do that. I just heard this person lacks decent integrity. Damn. Spirit realm is like running these people through the mud. 10 of Wands, stressed out. This information is coming out. Clarify, what's the message? Somebody's trying to think. Listen, there's a Knight of Wands here. 10 of Wands energy could be a Sagittarius or Aries or a Leo. Big Sagittarius energy, 10 of Wands and the Knight of Wands. Somebody is literally sitting up contemplating, 4 of Swords, how they're going to rush in and try to convince you of a lie. Because something involves your name and your information, and because it belongs to you. But they're thinking about how they're going to do this and are stressed out. Somebody is getting exposed through tarot with the star energy, Hierophant and the High Priestess child. The Magician, you could be somebody that's in the public eye. This could be your story and people could be channeling your story in the public eye. The Magician, you manifested the truth. You prayed about this. Look at this. The World, you surrendered this collective to the divine. The Hangman, you saw the truth. Spirit put you in a position to surrender this. Maybe there was a time where you felt like there was nothing you could do in the 3D. Well, you and I know that the spirit realm supersedes the 3D earthly realm, and all you got to do is put that prayer out into the ethers, and baby, here we are. The truth has manifested. Where somebody didn't think that you had power or rank or connections to people in the judicial system, or maybe even the ability or the know-how of what you needed to look for, they instead tried to blind you and the justice system with the 2 of Swords to keep you all over the place and indecisive about choosing to get more information. Now somebody's stressed out. They can't come towards you. You're not going to vouch for them. They're definitely thinking about it. 7 of Swords, they're still in the sneaky behavior. 2 of Pentacles, they're all over the place and they're stressed out. They can't sleep. It's a Tower. Page of Pentacles, clarify surprise visit. What's this information about? Something about a new beginning. Whatever it is coming from the Most High. It's coming from the Most High. This is a lot of divine intervention. This is what you get in your retrograde energy, in your retrograde cycle for successfully closing out a cycle. You are not in a loop with the same thoughts and whatever. Again, remember when retrograde used to kind of freak everybody out? No, listen, it's going to be a hoot. We're going to glide on through this thing. It's going to be interesting. You got the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles. What in the world is coming up against all these aces? Straight aces. Uno, dos, tres. Aces from the Most High. These are gifts. Ace of Wands, new beginning. Ace of Cups, overflow, abundance, love, emotions. Love from the Most High. You are my beloved. That's what I just heard. You are my gift. I gift you away. I gift you to the world. And because of that, I'm going to take care of you. Ace energy. This is divine intervention. Retrograde is about to be fun, honey. Ooh, it's about to be good, honey. I just heard a lot of things are about to get exposed. Things that people didn't want somebody to know is about to get exposed. It's a Tower, though. Big Tower energy. 9 of Swords, 2 towers on the board. 2 7 of Swords. Somebody was sneaky to the very last drop, honey. This person was sneaky, honey. 7 of Swords. They were committed. They were telling some long ass stories, and what had happened was somebody's conversations were dancing in circles, man. Shit was not adding up. The person on the other end is like, say that again. Like really calculating the bullshit. Like, why are you always lying? You need to quit that lying. Why are you always lying? Five of Pentacles. It's about some money. So this could take you by surprise, but not really. I feel like it's going to take you by surprise because it's in divine timing. Maybe this was something that you were anticipating for a while now. High Priestess, Divine Feminine Masculine, Hierophant energy, the star energy, maybe. But I feel like you just stay dedicated to source. And this is why the truth is here, the Chariot. You surrendered this. Seven of Wands, whatever this is, it has to come to you. If somebody needs your signature, that's all I'm going to say about that. And they really are trying to figure out how to get it. And they could have done something already with your signature. They could have taken your signature off other documents and put it on some documents to get your money. And now that shit is under investigation. And somebody's ass is going to jail for forgery. Forging your documents. Yeah, welcome to retrograde, boo. It's hot and heavy. It ain't no joke. This person was trying to reconcile. Clarify, get ready, surprise message. Didn't I just tell you this person is crazy? Spinning the block. Retrograde energy, drive-by, spying, curious. Somebody could be trying to figure out where you live. Get ready, surprise visit. Somebody could have tried to find your address. Married. Hold up. What is going on here? I miss you. Sex addiction. So somebody is married? Or this is somebody you were married to? I miss you. This person wants to reconcile after they tried to scam you out of something. So this is like an ex-lover, ex-husband. If not, somebody is married and they want to spin the block. They miss you. So they want to reconcile. I'm telling you, this is an opportunist. This person is coming in with a fabricated story. This is a professional liar. Somebody ain't told the truth in all their days, honey. Tell the truth and shame the devil. Retrograde says we're going to make this person tell the truth. Ooh, yeah, retrograde got a way of making you make sure you know what it is that you're saying. Sex addiction. This person is married. Somebody is married. And they miss you. Child, if this person don't take their punk ass home to this wife before they go to jail or this husband, you about to go to jail, sir, ma'am. Like, take your dumb ass to jail. Somebody saying I miss you. Spin the block. No, you about to go to jail. That's what it is. So you trying to figure out how to pull Collective's heartstrings. You know, Collective was always the Queen of Cups, and now she's the Queen of Swords, and he used to be the King of Cups. Now he's the King of Swords in the reverse. Like, we don't give a damn, for real. This is not for play. Hold on, y'all. Let me see what I did. Hold on, Collective. Okay, I just had to clear that table. So let's see what's going on, Spirit. Holy Spirit, close any doors that don't need to be open. What is the deal? What is the business? What is the business? Yeah, Two of Pentacles. This person is sitting up thinking about you. They miss you. I miss you. I want to be with you. No, your ass is going to jail. You tried to steal money. Shut up. Yeah, what is this? Somebody's in the Five of Cups. The Emperor. And the Queen of Wands energy. Clarify the Emperor and the Queen of Wands. The Five of Pentacles. Woo, child. These people got a lot going on. So you got the Two of Pentacles. Somebody's sitting up thinking about you. Something's not going well. Somebody could have assumed some type of responsibility in another relationship. The Empress, like somebody that takes care of business. The Queen of Wands. And then you got the Five of Pentacles. These people are lazy. Clarify sex addiction. Yeah, the Page of Cups in a reverse. This person is not genuine. They want to come in to try to finagle you. Like, Collective, hell, you already know. What is this? We're not going for this. But this is what they're thinking. Not that it's going to work. What is this? Yeah, this is an illusion. You see it. Page of Cups in the reverse and the Seven of Cups in the reverse is an illusion. This person could be having nightmares about what they did to you. Somebody could really be going through it. Like, quite literally. This person could be having nightmares. Page of Cups is like vision, intuition. And then Seven of Cups is like the dream state, choices, but it's in the reverse. So it's like they're dreaming about or daydreaming, or they're just being haunted by their bad decisions. Clarify this Queen of Wands. This person is really attracted to you. So you're coming out as the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Wands energy, water energy, fire energy, Empress energy. And then you got the Emperor, divine masculine energy. This person is watching you. Page of Swords. They're watching you and they're in a marriage. Somebody's in a marriage. They want to communicate with you. Eight of Wands. Child, I know you lied. You don't get your married ass back home. Ooh, my goodness. If I had a husband, let me tell you something. That's all I'm gonna say. There's somebody that's in a relationship. They got a sexual addiction. This person is an opportunist. They're even coming up ingenuine. Page of Cups in the reverse and the Seven of Cups in the reverse is an illusion. They're having nightmares. They're all caught up and they're watching you. Okay. They're in the Five of Pentacles. Okay. So they could be struggling financially, mentally, physically. This is retrograde energy, bringing some type of lesson around for this person to learn. But this time they're going to feel it. They're really going to feel it. Okay. And they're thinking about how they can communicate with you. Two of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands. Clarify the Emperor. This person could be finding out that you're married. This person could be finding out that you're married and that you healed. Six of Swords. You sail to calmer waters. Yeah, this is so far from us. Whatever this is, it feels very real for somebody, but it doesn't feel real for us. It's just like, yeah, now you're just somebody that I used to know. This person is like, you didn't have to cut me out. You acting like you never knew me and that we weren't lovers. You said that I don't need your love. You treat me like a stranger and it feels so rough. Somebody is really feeling it. Poor little baby. Poor little ting ting. Somebody's in a whole marriage with a sex addiction. Child, I know that's unfortunate. Yeah, this is too much. Look, brokenhearted. Look at the heart. All the swords. This person needs to heal. They're thinking about what they did. Somebody's a thief. Somebody's a liar, a cheat. They just all of what they are. And they've been exposed. The sun. They're watching you be happy in this sun's energy. You have so much light around you that anybody trying to hide anything, it's just going to get exposed in divine timing. Yeah. And if you ask for it to be done swiftly, then it will be. Yeah. Oh, this person. Is this part? What the? Four of Swords in the. You got the Four of Swords in the reverse. It's like they're really stressing themselves out. Somebody's got legal issues. I just heard child support. Damn, that's a lot going on. But Spirit is teaching them a lesson. They're watching you be in your Ten of Cups. Somebody's literally watching you. Clarify, surprise message, contact. They want to reach out to you. Look, but they're sneaky. Knight of Swords in the reverse. So this person is married with a sex addiction, wants to spin the block, talking about I miss you. They talked about you bad. If y'all were together, they talked about you real bad. When y'all broke up, the Knight of Swords in the reverse, and you got the World in a reverse. They're saying the party's not over. But really, this represents retrograde. This represents somebody's world being turned upside down with the World in the reverse. Because your new cycle, your new beginning collective has already begun. I mean, it's like, stop the car. It's like the car's already going. What do you mean? Stop the plane. The plane has already taken flight. Like somebody is really like trying to hang on to somebody's bumper. It's like, and they're holding on to the doorknob. Somebody doesn't want this door to close. Somebody doesn't want you to forget them. But this is a form of manipulation. Knight of Swords in the reverse. They want to come towards you. The Magician. You've manifested the truth by walking in the truth, by ascending to your highest good, by taking those retrograde lessons and doing what is meant to be done for them in retrograde. In retrospect, You go within, you inspect yourself, you look at yourself, and you change. You're in a high vibration. This retrograde is going to be a breeze. Somebody gave you the death penalty. That's another reading Spirit is telling me. Yeah, I can't make this up. Somebody tried to nail you to the cross, and then they tried to hide it. And now they're mad because something indigenous woke up in you, some type of ancient god. I just heard ancient fire god. Dang. Y'all tapping into stuff that I don't even know what these people are ready for. Listen, commercial break. The little pissy stuff that they doing in the 3D, running around, stealing, that's nothing compared to the astral realms and the spirit realm. It's dangerous at this point. Leave the collective alone. It's dangerous. The collective is coming up as the magician. People who have mastered their retrogradian sides. Retrogradianic. Iconic. The Empress. Need I say more? Or should we just be saying less? Because I feel like the proof is in the pudding. The energy doesn't lie. The frequency is too high. Child, the Ace of Wands. This person is stressed out, or that's the 10 of Wands. I do apologize. This is the 10 of Wands. I stand corrected. This person feels stressed out, weighed down. Knight of Swords in the reverse. They talked about you bad. They lied. Knight of Swords in the reverse is just somebody that lies real good. You know, they say whatever they need to say in order to convince people. If people fall for it, they're like, great. Oh, they believe me. It's giving that kind of energy. It's exasperated. It's exhausted. Somebody's exhausted. The Lovers. And somebody got the nerve to be sitting up telling they miss you. Child, if you don't take your ass to jail and sit down, the Knight of Cups, sir, ma'am, no. You're coming out as the Queen of Pentacles. Whatever this message is, it's going to put you in the Queen of Pentacles. You're already in the Queen of Wands. You're confident you're in the Queen of Cups. You have love for the divine. You're already in your 10 of Cups. Technically, you're already in your Ace of Pentacles. And this is just going to put you even higher by way of a financial status and or tax bracket or tax-free. Hell, the divine just might drop this on you real hot and heavy. Queen of Pentacles, that's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Something's long overdue. Something is meant to be yours. I mean, now somebody is like, hey, I didn't know it was going to be yours. Can we be together? Yeah, 4 of Cups in the reverse. The 3 of Cups in the reverse, excuse me. It's a canceled celebration. Spirit just says this person has no shame, honey. Somebody is in a whole marriage. Yeah, in a whole marriage. It's like, are you married? Are you happy? Somebody's like, no, they're not. This is somebody that they're not marriage material. They shouldn't be married to anybody. This is an opportunist, a liar, a cheat, a thief. And if you believe anything they say, they'll run with it. They'll paint a whole scenario that's just not real. And this person's got some type of sex addiction. But somebody's broke in the 5 of Pentacles, so maybe they can't pay for it. I don't know. Maybe they're used to buying it, watching it online, pornos, whatever. They can't even afford to do that. And they're in a marriage that they don't want to be in because they're both in the 5 of Pentacles. And this is 2 lazy people. That's what I just heard. They lazy. This person's sitting up watching you all day. This is the message. Take it as it resonates. Retrograde is going to be a breeze. We'll come back with more retrogradian readings here soon. I'm just going to clear out my camera, charge my phones up, and we'll see what happens. I love y'all, okay? Thank you for the super love, the super hugs, the super chats, and all of that. I love you so much, and I will see you in the next video. Until then, as always, peace be with you.